Yep, she is. All right. Go ahead, Dan Savage.
Coach Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com. When you get the kind of production you get tonight, 8 different guys in double figures, just how much do you like that balance and the way the basketball was moving?
It was beautiful to watch at times. I'm so proud of this group. We always talk about how they respond. You see how tied together they are. They continue to fight. They continue to play hard. They continue to rally and root for one another. And the fans were great, keeping us in it as well. So it is exciting to see that, 31 assists, our ability to share and pass the basketball.
Chris Cuff, 24 flicks. It just felt like there was a joy, like the band had gotten back together with, all the guys healed and back on the floor. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, we didn't have all of them back, but there was a level of, Jalen had been out so long, Franz going down, early, and then, obviously, Cole is still out, and Wendell out, but the group has a certain energy about it. They pull for one another. And I think Mo Bamba said it best in his walking off interview. This thing is going to be something special because this group is something special. Their camaraderie, their chemistry, and their willingness to continue to scrap and respond. That's the biggest thing. The response from the previous game to this one is something that, you gotta hang their hats on for each other.
Franz went down early. Can you talk a little bit about that?
We'll evaluate it, see how he pulls up in the morning, and go from there.
What did you think of Markelle and his extended minutes today?
What did you think of Markelle and his extended minutes?
You're the man with the plan.
You evaluated it. We all saw it. I think there's a level of joy he has when he plays the game. And that's all we've asked this group of young men to do night in and night out, to compete, to defend, and to play with a sense of joy and passion that the fans want to see and that we have in that locker room every single night. And we talk about growth and growing and guys getting better. That's the result of that. They responded the right way.
I see him find that balance between, staying aggressive, keep looking for his own shot, but almost stretch it out, because he's playing, more and more minutes per game, just kind of stretching out, I guess, when to be more aggressive, when to maybe defer a little bit more.
I think those are conversations that we continue to have with those guys, especially with Kel. Kel's creative. The way he sees the game is special. And so you don't want to put him in a box. You just have to continue to let him see the things that he's capable of seeing because he's looking to make the right play. And I think with that being said, he's always looking for his teammates. So he balances it out. And if it's something that's not going a certain way, you can grab him, pull him over, say, hey, look, this is what we might see. But he has a great job of does a great job with a feel for the game and making the right play.
Coach, we always talk about opportunity for a guy like Iggy, over the last 5 games, I think he's set or matched his season high in 4 of them. Just how much is he making this opportunity and the chances he continues to get? Well,
I think it's a testament to our coaching staff, to the times that he's gone with the Lakeland Magic, to keep understanding that to stay ready is so important. For these guys, getting opportunities is so important because you never know when your number is going to be called. And Iggy has stayed ready night in and night out. And I think that's, again, a testament to our coaches, what they've done, and then the beliefs that we have in these guys to continue to perform no matter what the circumstances are.
Earlier, you mentioned you wanted to see Jalen kind of be patient while still being aggressive at times. What do you think of his play in his first game back?
He did a very good job early on. There was only maybe 1 or 2 plays where you felt he got sped up. I think he on the fall and turned it over. But that's the one thing about it is that he recognized as soon as he did it, because that's what we had talked about. He didn't have to chase anything. He let the game come to him. I loved his defensive aggressiveness without fouling, but then his ability to just play with a certain pace, and he and Markelle together being able to share and move the basketball.
Thank you, Coach Mosley.
Thank you.
Savage, OrlandoMagic.com. When your group has 8 players reach double figures, just how important is that for your unit, and a testament to the way that you guys were moving the ball?
Oh man, the next man up mentality. I think we truly embraced that tonight, and everybody got in and did their job and came up big in a big time win. This is a team that's in playoff contention. They're playing really good basketball, and they're fighting for spots. So they're playing everybody. They're playing 100%. They don't want to lose this game, and nothing's easy when you come in this arena. So I think we embraced that tonight. really bought into the scout, and guys like Iggy, who came, was locked and loaded off the bench, ready to go, and provided a big spark for us. Devin Kennedy, RJ, Mo, Rolo, all these guys. They played a great game tonight, and this was an amazing team win, and it was really fun to be back out there.
Your first game back in a little while. Just how'd you feel, and how good did it feel to be back out there?
Oh, it was amazing. I was a bit jittery getting back out there. It feels like it's been forever, since I played 5-on-5. And then, of course, not knowing if we're going to come back end of the season, but, just grateful, real happy, and especially happy to get the win. That's all I'm about at the end of the day. Stats or whatever, shots or whatever, as long as I'm having an impact, on one side of the basketball and, helping the team come out to win, that's what I'm good for. So, I was looking to keep improving, continuing to get better and keep this thing rolling, into the summer.
You heard Markelle talk about playing next to you. What's kind of your mindset when you play next to him?
He makes things so easy. I've been able to sit and learn from him the past about 7-8 games. And I think just the pace that he plays at, the way that he gets to his spots and gets to his pull up, at his own time, and he's never rushed. We've really been, dissecting this game and, working with each other off the court. And I think it's helped me big time. And, of course, today was the first one back out on the floor, but, I can't wait to get back out there with him again and, start getting comfortable and really get this thing rolling. Because, man, he's a heck of a player, and real fun to play aside.
You mentioned it yourself, the concern about maybe not being able to play, to end out the season. Was there a point where you were worried about that, or you thought it may not be able to happen for yourself?
It was real touch and go. There would be days it would feel good, days where it was hurting and we had to stay off of it, and there wasn't many days left, to take off and things like that. So, I thought about it a little bit, but, just try to work at it daily, be with the medical staff, doing the most that we could to, get it to the best point where it is. And then, tonight where I was able to play and, wasn't really feeling it too much and, I was able to move, cut confidently and effectively. So, all that's in the past now. I'm locked in on these last 2 games, trying to improve before going to the offseason.
That's going to kind of be my follow-up. I guess for people who may not understand, just how meaningful is it to, be able to play, even if it is 3 games, to play those 3 games, going into the offseason? I guess how much does that help you for your offseason work as well?
I mean, for me, it's big because I don't like missing games. I love being on the floor with these guys, and, I want to be able to help them out in any way that I can. And be a part of, wins like this, in an environment where we got the Magic chant going again and, did something big tonight. But I mean, we're building for bigger things. So really just playing mini games within the Giants scheme and, coming in to get these minutes, get these reps and get some live action before we don't have it again for a while, until next season, for me, it was big time, and then build that and get it rolling into the off season where, it's going to be a big one. And when we're going to lock in and, really go into dark mode and, get better, so that next year we can come out and, I can show and my true skill set and, play to the best of my ability. So, excited for it. But, tonight was major.
We got one on Zoom here. James Hill.
Hey, Jalen, talk a little bit about your rookie campaign, 80 games down, 2 to go, just building a winner and continuing to compete. Just talk about your development.
I think it's been great. There's been ups, there's been downs. I've talked about it before. It's gonna happen. It's life. There's the best players in the world go through them. But for me, it's been about learning. About myself, about the league, about this team, and really realizing how special that this unit can be. And I believe in it wholeheartedly. And man, I can't wait to continue to put in work because the things that we've been doing, off the court in this practice gym have been great. I can feel the improvements, feel myself getting better and the game slowing down and starting to get more comfortable with the rock in my hand. So I can't wait for the offseason, man, to really just lock in and, get better, continue to develop so that next year, it's on go. No waiting.
Okay, last question, Christos Saltis.
Hey, Jalen, congrats on the win, first of all. What kind of statement was the whole 48-minute effort for you guys, and what makes you confident about next season?
we've shown really good things this year, and we fought through injuries. We fought through guys not playing. We fought losing a lot of tough ones, whether they were close games or not close games. But we stuck together as a unit. And I think the chemistry that this team has is what makes us special. When you got guys that want to play for each other, are not selfish about stats, just want to come out with a win at the end of the day, and be around each other, that's rare to find. And, we have that here. So really just continuing to grow, continuing to learn about each other, play with each other, and build the chemistry even more. Again, so like I said, come next year, there's no waiting. There's no, we know the expectations that we have for ourselves, and the standard that we're setting. We built that over this year, and we're going to show it next season.
Thank you, Jalen.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone. We will see you.
Markelle, Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com. When your team gets 8 guys in double figures, just how much is that a recipe for success for your group and a testament to the way the ball was moved?
I think it's a huge thing. I think it's something that, we preach that, it makes it a lot tougher when you don't know who's going to do the scoring. And it's just playing good basketball. When you see the open guy, you want guys when they're open to shoot the ball and also when they're open to pass it and make the right play. So I think tonight you just seen a little bit of, how versatile this team is and, how much work we put in, to believe in everybody. We all put the work in. We all believe in each other. And we just executed, just moving the ball and being aggressive.
How much do you try to set that tone out of the gate? You're always trying to get others involved. How much is that a focus of yours when you're getting the opportunity to start tonight?
It was huge. My goal was, try to get us off to the best start. We actually didn't start off that good in the beginning, but we made a run back into it. But that's what this game is about. It's a game of runs, but it's about your process. And I think that's my main focus every time I step on the court is just to get everybody understanding that, we just want to play the right way and the results will come. And I think that we did a good job of sticking with it tonight. As the game went on, we got a little bit better and better on both ends, both defending the rim and, I'm going down the other end and executing and finishing. So, again, I'm just super proud of everybody who stepped up tonight and went out there and played with confidence.
Probably should have looked this up before I asked you, but this feels like the most you've been able to play with Jalen, since you've come back.
Yeah.
I guess, what was it like out there with him, sharing the backcourt together?
It was a lot of fun. I actually think that, we're still trying to get used to playing with each other. I think a few of his turnovers were my fault. Just let him know I said that. I got to space the floor, being able to have somebody that's, dynamic that can move and push the ball as well, got to learn how to play off each other. But again, something that we're super excited about, being able to have that chance to have, guards that can, switch and both push the ball and create offense. So it's something that I look forward to moving forward. And I'm just going to continue to try to build every day, as we go out there.
How meaningful will these games, be to build, that chemistry with Jalen or, Jalen with other guys, just to get that familiarity, got 2 games left after this.
It's huge. And I think that's the best part about it. Although we have 2 games left, our mindset is the same, coming into every situation, practice, shoot around, even just riding on a plane and just continue to build the chemistry and know that we have each other's back and that we're going to be there for each other. So again, as we go into these last 2 games, it's the same focus, going out there trying to compete and be the best teammate and best players we can be.
But as you play more with Jalen and as you guys get more comfortable, what was kind of what can he bring and to the backcourt that you've seen this season being around him or even that you saw last year in college?
A lot. I think another strong guard, and again, I see the work he puts in, outside the gym, but can defend multiple positions, but on the other end can push the pace, can get into the paint, mid-range, almost anything, it's fun to watch. Again, and as he continues to build every day and continue to get used to, being out there with each other, again, I think it's going to be something fun to watch in the future.
Jalen Suggs, Orlando Magic. You look like you're having a great time out there. Can you just speak on the fun of being around this team and being out there playing with the guys?
To be honest, I was just most excited to be out there starting with you. I think that's what started off the energy. And again, I think this team, you see it, we're not just on the court, playing and looking like that. We're like that off the court. We really care about each other. We like having fun while we're doing what we're supposed to do. So this is something that we got to continue to build on and continue to have fun doing.
Thank you, Cal.
Thank you.
I took one of your turnovers. So you know.
Appreciate it.